Hey my loves, welcome back to my vlog. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, my name is Ada Morgan. Today, I'm taking you guys on an amazing and unforgettable journey to the Loma Mountain in Sierra Leone and the Bintumani Peak, the highest peak in Sierra Leone, standing tall at 1,945 meters. Let's delve right into this adventure together. This was my first big hike, and I was ready to embrace the challenges and every other thing it brought me. This journey wasn't just about reaching the peak, it was about enjoying every step along the way. We started the journey in Kwenadugu district and made our way to Falaba district. Along the way, we passed through so many villages, each with its own charm. The biggest village I encountered was Frawa. What a vibrant place! This town we just arrived at is called Frawa. Frawa had a police post, electricity, and so many amazing things. According to tradition, when we arrived at Frawa, we went straight to the regent's house to see him and inform him about our purpose of going to the Loma Mountain, because the mountain lies, I think, within their chiefdom. So he had great hospitality and gave us some cacaos. So we saw this group of people moving to the chief's place, and we needed to see the chief also. So we followed them and we got to the chief place. The hospitality we received from the chief was incredible. He even asked us to fill out a visitor's form for our safety, which is what I was doing in this video. And I found that so very thoughtful. Myself and my colleagues filled the form, interacted with the villagers, and went to the police post to inform them about the time we were spending at the Loma Mountain. And then we got to this place. This place is that place that I've wanted to see all my life since I was growing up. It's a river. The river is called Bafi and Bagbe. There are two different kinds of rivers moving from different streams. Bafi is coming from a different stream as well as Bagbe, but they all come to this point. This is like their intersection point, which was so beautiful. I think sources had it that the waters are fresh water and salt water, but they just come together on this stream, and I find that so interesting. So after leaving Frawa, we headed to Sinikoro. Sinikoro is the last village before you go to the Loma Mansa mountain. Overall, this our journey was about 40 something to 50 miles, because it was actually 36 miles from Kabala to Frawa, and from Frawa to Sinikoro was about 15 miles. And I know you see these lovely cows. You know, we're in Kwenadugu district and Falaba district. It's basically the land of milk and honey. So you get to see too many cows. The cows and so many other beautiful things were actually giving us hope, and we loved seeing them. So after a long ride, because we were moving with motorbikes, we got to Sinikoro village finally at around 4 p.m. and we took a short break before continuing our trek and climb. After the break, we were up and ready. By 4:30 p.m., we were back on the trail, and the excitement was building up. The path was steep and the rain was pouring down heavily. It made the hike even more challenging. Me, in my mind, I was thinking that after Sinikoro, it would be just a short walk to the base of the mountain, but that was totally not it. It was actually a 4 to 5 hours walk from the village to the Loma Mountain. They have like Camp 1, Camp 2, and Camp 3. So we finally arrived at Camp 2 at around 9:30 p.m. Imagine, we left at 4:30 and arrived at 5:30. That's basically 4 to 5 hours to get to the mountain. And honestly, we were exhausted. The darkness, the rain and everything. But we lit up a fire because that was the only way we could get comfortable. The fire kept us warm and relaxed. It was a perfect way to unwind after a long day of hiking. The atmosphere was magical, surrounded by nature and the sound of tranquility and some wild animals. This journey has been incredible so far, and I really can't wait to share part 2 with you guys. Part 2 is fully showing the Bintumani Peak, like a lot of the Loma Mountain here and the Bintumani Peak. Quick one before I finish this. Loma Mountain is actually not what you think. Even me, before this time, I was thinking that Loma Mountain is just one mountain that you're seeing. Loma Mountain is actually bigger than the whole of Kwenadogo district, or Kabbalah rather. It's bigger than the whole of Kabbalah. It's like spread and wide. On top of the Loma Mountain, that's where you find the Loma Feyamusu Mountain, Loma Feyenke Mountain, the Bintumani Peak. It has so many mountains on top of the Loma Mountain. And the Loma Mountain is very, very much higher. And our journey the next day was to go to the Bintumani Peak, because the Bintumani Peak is actually the highest peak in Sierra Leone, and the Loma Mountain is the highest mountain in Sierra Leone. So watch out for part 2, guys. Don't forget to like, share, follow me, and comment so you don't get to miss part 2 or any of my other videos. Thank you so much, my loves, for watching. I will make sure you guys enjoy part 2. And these are my friends. Bye bye.